My friend here, Governor Peter Obi, we're in DC. We came in for the National Prayer Breakfast. But you see, I listened to this man. I listened to Governor Peter Obi. And, you know, ex-Governor Peter Obi, the plans, the ideas, you know, this man raised the bar of leadership in Nigeria. He raised the bar of leadership in Nigeria. Since he left office, can you believe that this man does not take anything, not even like a penny from the Anambra State government? And while he was there, you know, he was a man that built up Anambra State. You know, Anambra State used to be almost educationally disadvantaged. And then in less than 2 years, he brought them to be #1. He left that state with a reserve. Look, you know, we need people like this. I'm so proud of Governor Obi. I listened to him today and, you know, I was taught, like, do we have fellows like this in Nigeria? I'm very proud of this man. Look at everything that he has touched. He made money for himself in the private sector. He made money for Anambra State in government. Anambra State doesn't borrow money. Are you aware of that? These bailout funds that the current administration is giving states, Anambra State, I mean, he left enough for Anambra State. I'm very proud of this man. You know, Governor B, please just say something to my followers, to my fans.
Well, thank you, all of you. All I'm saying is that we have no other country except Nigeria. We must work hard to build it. We must build it. It's our country. We cannot bequeath our children and those coming after us anarchy. We will befit them a better country.
Now you heard it. God bless you. Talk to you guys later.
Welcome to my channel, where we discuss everything and all things politics, especially about the 2023 presidential election held in Nigeria on February 25, 2023, in which the result was controversially announced on March 1st, 2023. And that's why Bola Ahmed Tinubu was declared the winner of the election. And that election is being challenged at the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal, from where it will eventually end up at the Supreme Court. And to most Nigerians, only the court can now determine who won the 2023 presidential election in Nigeria. Now, the video you watch was that of Reno Omokri. That was Reno Omokri talking about Peter Obi and the qualities of Peter Obi before he has a brain shift. And he started working for Atiku Abubakar. And right now, I don't know who he's working for, but all I know is that right now, he is desperately looking for a job with Bola Ahmed Tinubu, because it's obvious that Reno Omokri has abandoned his principal, Atiku Abubakar, and all he writes these days are about how fantastic Tinubu is. He defends Tinubu from morning till night these days. And he hardly talks about his candidates in the presidential election, Atiku Abubakar. Now, he is the subject of discourse in this video because recently he was in the country and there was picture of him and the National Security Advisor, Nuhu Ribadu. Of course, some of us who can do interpretative journalism, we understand the essence of the picture with the Nuhu Ribadu, the message. We got it. Okay. But, and it appears that one of his assignments, of course, which he had been on for a long time, is to continuously attack the person and personality of Peter Obi, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party. Peter Obi has become an industry to Reno Omokri that he writes about every time, talks about every time. And there was an issue that came up recently where he was accusing Peter Obi of so many things. He fabricates lies against Peter Obi, and he's always looking for Peter Obi's attention for whatever reason. Okay, and I'm doing this video basically so that to remind Peter Obi to ignore Reno Omokri. His latest intervention in this Reno Omokri issue should be the last that Peter Obi should interfere or intervene in any matter, any allegation raised by Reno Omokri. Because Peter Obi diminishes himself. Perhaps you don't know it, that he diminishes himself every time he responds to accusations that were laid by Reno Omokri. Peter Obi is a man of impeccable character. The true qualities of Peter Obi, just a small part of it, was what Reno Omokri talked about in the beginning of this video. So I don't understand why Peter Obi would be responding to Reno Omokri. In fact, about a few weeks ago, there was this video that Reno Omokri was circulating, allegedly of a Yoruba guy who happens to be somewhere in Southeast. Whether it was a fabricated video, I don't know anything about it, and I don't want to share it. Where there was a kind of IPOP people captured the guy or whatever, and they said the guy is a Yoruba guy and all kinds of things. And Reno Omokri was sharing this video and keep on saying that Peter Obi has not yet reacted. He has not said something. Peter Obi has not said anything about this. It is one of the most irresponsible kind of behavior that I've ever seen. Thankfully, Peter Obi did not respond to that because he was sharing this thing repeatedly and said 24 hours have passed. Peter Obi has not said anything about this. Peter Obi has not condemned the IPOP. Peter Obi has not condemned what they did to this Yoruba person. On and on and on and on. Luckily, I have not seen anywhere where Peter Obi responded to him. I didn't see anywhere. And I was happy about that he didn't respond to him. Because it is high time that Peter Obi totally ignore Reno Omokri and people like him. Now, the latest allegation was that Peter Obi financed the burial of the father of Arise television anchor, Rufai Hussaini. In other words, that Peter Obi financed the burial of the guy's father. In any case, even if Peter Obi had financed the burial, what is so special about it? It is a common thing that is done in Nigeria. When people are buried, people contribute money to the person that lost a beloved one to make the burial and whatever that is necessary easy for the person. It is a common Nigerian practice. Now, he was insinuating that Peter Obi gave him money. If Peter Obi gave him money, so what? So that he said that perhaps that is why, if we believe that Hussaini is always defending Peter Obi, or Rufai Hussaini is obedient and all that, that his loyalty or his analysis are being influenced by that. But even before the death of his father, we know that Rufai Hussaini had always been a very objective analyst to the best of his ability, has always been a neutral analyst who tried to dig out the facts about any issue that is for discourse. So since when did Peter Obi have to influence him? Peter Obi had to wait on his father dies? Because I know that that guy has been very objective in his analysis. How long has his father died? That it will now be because his father died, he began to say good things about Peter. It was just a lie from the pit of hell. So that these are the things that Reno Omokri creates so that his paymasters will keep on giving him money. Because the truth be told, Peter Obi is the most powerful political figure in Nigeria today with credibility. No other leader in Nigeria today has the kind of credibility he has. And there is spirited effort to damage him, to project him as being corrupt like the rest, so that the whole country will feel that there is no difference between Peter Obi and the rest. That's the game. Now, this forced Peter Obi to react because Reno Omokri had been on and on and on. But to be frank with you, if I had been a media advisor to Peter Obi, I would not have allowed him to respond to Reno Omokri. That accusation by Reno Omokri that Peter Obi gave money, whether by wire transfer or by giving cash to somebody to give you, whatever may be the case. If I'm the media advisor of Peter Obi, I will never allow him to respond to Reno Omokri. Reno Omokri should be ignored. He is far, 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 far beneath Peter Obi for Peter Obi to respond to his tantrums and his machinations. He should be ignored totally. I think Peter Obi should take some lessons from some of these other people like Atiku Abubakar and Tinubu himself. These people, no matter how you can say anything you like about it, they don't respond to you. They don't use their Twitter handle to even react to you. They don't respond to you. Peter Obi should restrict himself to telling Nigerians his plans for this country and forget about characters like Reno Omokri. Now, Peter Obi, being the person he is, of course, felt that he need to clarify the matter at stake. He need to show that he has never done anything to compromise anybody to do him any favor. Now, he issued series of tweets today to show that what Reno Omokri was saying was a lie. But I know ab initio that whatever he says, Reno Omokri and co, they will never believe him. That is why if I had been his media advisor, I would have told him not to even think about responding to them at all. They will wait and get tired the same way they were waiting for Peter Obi sharing video that nobody knows why they concocted it and say that it's a Yoruba man that is being harassed in Southeast by IPOP people, and say Peter Obi has not said anything, and Peter Obi thankfully ignored them. Because Peter Obi is not the only candidate in the last election where non-state actors are troubling people. Aswad Bola Tinubu has the Oduduwa Republic agitators in Southwest. Nobody disturbs him about it. Atiku Abubakar has Boko Haram operating in his backyard. Children of this Northeast are the perpetrators of Boko Haram. They have killed more than 80,000 Nigerians. They have rendered over 3.5 million people IDPs. They have sacked people from their homes. Yet, Reno Omokri does not trouble Atiku Abubakar over the activities of Boko Haram non-state actors. But he's fixated about anything that IPOP did anything. You want to see the reaction of Peter Obi. Peter Obi should no longer tolerate that kind of rubbish from him. Okay? That's it. Peter Obi should concentrate on the matter of the state. If Reno Omokri says anything, there are millions that are already defending Peter Obi. Just go to Reno Omokri's wall and see how people are insulting him, abusing him every day. So Peter Obi don't need to do anything. Whenever he bring up all those things, Peter Obi has army of defenders, millions, avalanche of defenders that are already doing his work, unpaid for. Peter Obi doesn't buy data for these people, and they are defending him. That should satisfy Peter Obi. There are enough people fighting for him. If Reno Omokri want to bring down the heavens, going to bring down the sky, I think that Peter Obi has enough men to hold it. So he himself shouldn't be part of responding to characters like Reno Omokri and the other character that his name just escaped me. I will soon remember him. He's well, I will remember him as we go on in this video. Are they something? Are they find you or something like that? So that's one character that goes about also. Peter Obi is always in his mouth. Okay. Because he has nothing to say about Peter Obi. They keep on fabricating things. Okay. About Peter Obi. Now, Peter Obi, in responding to this matter of funding Rufai Hussaini's father's burial, did clarify himself because perhaps he felt it was necessary to clarify himself. And I love the way he put it. Peter Obi has always been a very good communicator. I give it to him. He had been a very good and excellent communicator. And this is what he wrote on his wall. He said, ordinarily, I do not get involved in name calling and mudslinging. Neither do I attack people nor try to defame their personalities in the course of my political journey. I've also avoided replying to cheap, wicked, or malicious blackmail publicly or privately in the same irresponsible manner that they threw at me. Anyone who has followed my corporate and political life knows that I always stay on issues with my focus on finding solutions to societal challenges and ameliorating the suffering of the people. I do, however, need to clarify a few issues, especially since a third party is involved. There is a recent case where my name has been mentioned in a malicious and cheap blackmail against one of Nigeria's best television presenters, Mr. Rufai Hussaini, who has stood sternly for what is right and has challenged me fearlessly on some occasions while speaking truth to power. I have recently been mentioned to have bribed Mr. Rufai Hussaini by financially sponsoring the burial of his father. Let me clearly state that this is a categorical lie. It is not true, cannot be true, and will never be true. Everyone who understands or follows my approach to things will attest to the fact that I do not give money to promote my name. Now, this place, I want to stop here before I go further. He said, I do not give money to promote people, money to promote my name. But the truth is be told, Peter Obi better learn how to give money to people to promote his name. People have been doing pro bono work for him. Okay? He shouldn't take it for granted. I appreciate the fact that as a man of integrity, the truth of the matter is that to have a good name in the world, people spend that is why corporate, even Coca-Cola, as popular as Coca-Cola is, the budget of Coca-Cola for PR, for public relations, so that people will see Coca-Cola in good light, they budget billions of dollars annually. So let him not, and politicians that really want to go far, invest in their image. So let him not continue on that light of saying that it does, because if P2B pays money, a PR money, there is nothing wrong with it. As I told you, Coca-Cola spends billions of dollars annually to project a positive image. Pepsi Cola, as popular they are, why are they paying all these whiskey millions of naira to project positive image for them? So there's nothing wrong in Peter Obi paying people money to be projected right. So that is, I find it very funny that somebody at his level will will say he doesn't give money for promotion. He should start it. He should be having budget for promotion. He should not be relying on people on the internet alone to be doing things pro bono for him. We know that people love him. We do everything to project him. But let him not be publicly saying that he doesn't give people money. Of course, he doesn't. But the truth of the matter, he better learn how to do it. Because the reason why Aswad Bola Ahmed Tinubu, with all the baggage he is carrying, is surviving in political terrain today, is because he pays for public relations. There's nobody who can sustain his political leverage in Nigeria today the way Aswad Bola Ahmed Tinubu had done without spending money for public relations. So he shouldn't be looking at it. It's not a sin. That's not part of corruption. Public relation is like every other service. It's like looking for the service of a lawyer. It's like looking for the service of a doctor. Okay? So anybody can be recruited. In fact, there is nothing wrong if Peter Obi recruits Husseini as a media consultant. Because even Reno Omokri that is talking about, all this running around Tinubu and Atiku Abubakar that he's doing, is it for what? He's claiming that they don't pay him for his services have been rendering all over the place. Okay? But I appreciate Peter Obi because he's a man of integrity. But I want to tell him that the world has changed. He better be having budget for public relations. Now, he continued, which is right. He said, I have never and will never monetarily induce any journalist to speak or write in my favor. Okay? When I am invited to birthday celebrations or funerals, people know that I do attend. Countless journalists, media personnel, the less privileged, the way they have all invited me to their occasions, and they will attest to the fact that I honor such invitations, especially when people are grieving. I have never been to Rufai's village. Even at the point of writing this, I do not know where he is from. One day wonders why people could decide to tarnish other people's image for no justifiable reason. To those involved in such endeavors, I wish them well and pray that God will have mercy on them. I still maintain that our focus in Nigeria should be on rescuing our dear nation from the many challenges plaguing it. We should focus more on lifting people out of poverty. Millions of Nigerians do not know where their next meal will come from. We have millions of unemployed youths in their productive age with very little production going on in Nigeria to create jobs. Finding solutions to these challenges should command our attention for the progress of our dear nation, Nigeria. And that is what I remain committed to. A new, inclusive, and sustainable Nigeria is possible. PO. Now, that's an excellent delivery. It's an excellent response to Reno Omokri and those who fabricate lies, including this one that P2B was sponsored Rufai's father's burial as a kind of bribe so that he will get positive reviews from him. I know that it is a lie, it is not true. He has presented his case. Perhaps P2B felt that some people are beginning to believe that story. But as far as I'm concerned, if I were in a position to advise P2B, I would have told him to ignore anything that come out of Reno Omokri. Anything. Whatever allegation that emanated from Reno Omokri, because Reno Omokri is just being hired and used by his paymasters who felt that P2B is a threat to their political aspirations, to do damage on the reputation of P2B. But P2B should ignore him because already people know his character. Somebody who was writing, praising P2B in 2020, all of a sudden he changed. He was, up to 2022, he was still praising P2B. All of a sudden he changed. He was now singing the praises of Atiku Abubakar. Now he's now singing the praises of Aswad Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Is that the kind of person P2B should be responding to his allegations? You have to ignore him. The truth of the matter is that responding to Reno Omokri diminishes P2B, and he should stop it. Because P2B is the person that people are looking up to, hoping that the Supreme Court will correct the mistake that INEC made on March 1st when they announced the winner of the 2023 presidential election. Thank you for watching this video. And if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. Thank you for watching this video. And don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, Google will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you.